Hey guys, just got back from watching Coolie. Let's talk about it. No hype, no filter, just what worked and what didn't. So the first half actually worked for me. In fact, it kind of reminded me of Vikram. I remember how Fahad Fasil was trying to uncover the truth in Vikram. Rajinikanth plays a similar spectator role here. He's not the all-knowing hero here. Instead, he's just piecing together the mystery of who killed his friend. And during this part of the movie, it really feels like he's stuck in a spider web. Multiple threats, multiple suspects. The suspense is very strong and it kind of propels the story towards a good interval block. The pre-interval block had me excited for where the second half would go. But the second half, that's where things get collapsed. The twists don't hold up. There are plot holes the size where you can drive a truck through. Let me give you an example. The Dayal and Dayal's wife subplot. They plot to kill Simon's son and they are trying to manipulate Rajini into doing it. What exactly do they gain from this? That is not very clear, but let's just say that it's just plain old revenge. Rajini doesn't do it and he hands over the boy to his girlfriend. But here comes the twist. That girlfriend is actually Dayal's wife. Why the twist? We don't know. But let's just go with the flow. Anyway, Rajini now hands this boy to this girl who is Dayal's wife. So Dayal's intention was to kill this boy, then they could have killed him then and there. But instead, Dayal messages Rajini saying, I know you didn't kill him. None of this makes sense. This is one example of, very poor writing. Now let's talk action. The stunt choreography is excellent. The camera work during the stunt sequences are also fantastic. But what happens before these stunt sequences doesn't really warrant for these stunts to be happening in the first place. So Lokesh had said in several interviews that he wants to write scripts in which the audience should feel that the hero should hit this person on screen right now, and that's when the stunt sequences should unravel. But is that what is happening in Coolie? No. It's just a bunch of guys chasing Rajini or Shruti and then they end up in a location and then the same kind of stunts happen over and over again, knife fights or hand combats. It's all too repetitive. Then there are cameos, Upendra and Aamir Khan. As much as I like these actors, their addition doesn't add anything actually to the story. They are just ornamental, more like fan service, and they are not plot-driven inclusions. The screenplay in the second half is all over the place. The focus keeps shifting and then the emotions don't land. And that good suspense that was built in the first half evaporates into thin air and it turns into these loud set pieces that don't serve the story. If there is one reason to watch this movie, it's Rajinikanth, his charisma, his aura. Even in this messy script, he still commands the screen. When he's on, you're engaged. It's a shame that the movie around him isn't as strong. The characters lack depth except for a few characters including Rajini and Shaubin. Every other character falls flat, especially Nagarjuna, who's playing the main villain here. The song and the background music is really good. Anirudh has done a really exceptional job, especially in a movie where writing is letting the movie down in every other chance. The edit is also really patchy. Even though the sequences are edited well, the story doesn't really flow smoothly. So yeah, Coolie starts strong with the suspense and intrigue of Vikram, but the second half unravels into illogical twists, repetitive action, and hollow cameos. If you're a hardcore Rajini fan, you will still find moments to cheer for, but if you're looking for a tight story, you'll be disappointed.